Feeling close to home can be difficult. However, for the gypsy and travelling community, Fair Hill in Appleby is a place where they can follow in their ancestors' footsteps.
Appleby Fair is the most importantest event in the gypsy and traveller calendar. It is it's literally sacred to our people. And to come here, this place here, Fair Hill, it's where our ancestors have been coming for centuries. And wherever we go in this world, being gypsies or travellers, we still get the feeling that we're not welcome and we don't belong. I mean, my family's been in Darlington for 200 years, and people still say to us, why don't you lot go back to where you come from? And they do really make you feel unwelcome, and you don't feel welcome sometimes. But when we're here, we're sitting around the campfires, it gives us a sense of place, a sense of belonging, a sense of ancestry. And it is literally sacred to us. It makes us feel closer to God.
Times have changed. However, they still feel a draw of tradition to a place where they can meet family and friends, or even find love.
Part of the main tradition is the main thing why people come here is it's because it's an ancient gypsy horse fair. But it isn't just about the horses. It goes back to the time before mobile phones, and when a lot of people couldn't read and write, and if they did read and write, they didn't really have a permanent address to send a letter to. And families would literally not see each other from one Appleby to the next Appleby. And in that 12 months, some of them could have died, babies could have been born, some will have got married, all kinds happened. And they wait till they meet each other, generally wait till they got here so they could catch up and see what's happening with what's been happening in each other's lives. And it's also a place where the young men would come and find the future wives, young ladies would find the future husbands. It remains where the young people would meet up, because they would see very few gypsies and travellers for the rest of the year, and then they would meet up here and find the future husbands and wives. And there's a lot more things attached to it than actually the horses, even though the horses is the main thing. But it isn't just the horses, there's lots of traditions. Fair in itself it's unique on the planet Earth. It's the only one of its kind. All the rest of the fairs like this in the world have all been done away with by the authorities of different countries. You've got the Nazis, the communists, different dictators, different very, very strong right-wing governments, and they've just literally done away with these fairs all around the world. But we've been fortunate to live on this island, which has been a fairly tolerant country, and we've managed to hang on to something like Appleby, what the rest of the world has lost. And it's a perfect illustration of our culture and our traditions and our way of life, and bringing the horse-drawn wagons as part of that. And it's letting the children see, letting the children experience the old way. We're hanging on to that history and to that culture and that tradition. And and Appleby, like I say, is a perfect illustration of that. It's very important to our children and future generations.
Catching up with others and passing on their way of life to the next generation is one of the most important parts of the fair.